Known as God's own country, Karela is known for its amazing unique blend of landscapes, culture and cuisine. This time we take you to the port city of Kochi, which seamlessly blends its colonial past with its contemporary flair. This is our day one in Karela and we are in the city of Kochi.
Kochi is one of the most famous port cities in India, and we're excited to start our journey through Kerala here. Right now we're in the Fort Kochi area and we're actually staying quite close to here. So we woke up in the morning, rented a scooter and got here. This is where we'll spend the morning exploring. Fort Kochi is actually the perfect place to start exploring Kochi's European influence. So in the 15th century, when the Portuguese arrived in India, Fort Kochi became the first European township. So soon they started building forts, buildings and churches, some of which we can still see today. And then in the 16th century, the Dutch seized Fort Kochi from the Portuguese, and then they started building their own things. And then after the Dutch came the British. So if you walk around here today, you can see a lot of different European styles, and it's a interesting place to kind of get an idea of Kochi's history.
As we're walking around Kochi, I'm realizing that I think this is the first city in India we've been in that doesn't have cows everywhere. There are a few dogs here and there, but there are actually no cows, which is kind of weird now after seeing cows in everywhere we've been.
It's about 9:30 now and the places haven't all opened up, so I'm guessing they probably open after 10, but it's great for us because it gives us a good opportunity to walk around and explore the place.
To the side of me, like just over here, is a school, and it reminds me a lot of my school days. They started their morning off with like reading from the Bible and doing a prayer, which I went to Catholic school, so it really it took me back to those mornings. And they even have like the same color dresses that we used to wear in school, so it's like a little bit of a deja vu moment. 10 years later, I feel like I'm back in high school.
This probably is one of the most beautiful streets I've seen in a while, and if you see around me, there are a lot of cafes and restaurants which are like very aesthetic.
Fort Kochi is known for its artistic and bohemian atmosphere. The area attracts artists, writers and musicians, contributing to its vibrant cultural scene. I've noticed that there are a lot of spas that are offering Ayurveda, I hope I'm saying that correct, treatments. As we're like walking around, I see there are many. So after doing a little bit of research, I came to see that Karela is a famous place for these forms of treatment. People literally come from everywhere just to have it here because it's very well done here apparently. So if you're ever in Karela, maybe you could get one of those done. Any massage is a good massage. If you look behind us, you can actually see one of Kochi's iconic symbols, which is the Chinese fishing nets.
Yeah, these nets were believed to have been introduced here in the 14th century. One theory is that the Chinese explorer Cheng Ho brought them here, while others believe that the Portuguese brought them from Macau.
I say, like, all our time living in China, we never actually saw these fishing nets.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think we'll have to go back and look for them. As you walk along the area where the Chinese fishing nets are, you'll actually notice it's become quite a popular tourist location. There are many little shops where you can buy souvenirs, fresh juice, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. So a lot of people come here now to see the Chinese fishing nets, but also just for the little shops, and there's a little bit of a beach ahead of us as well.
So we've just now filled some petrol. We're lucky that the petrol station was not that far away. So yeah, we're back on the scooter and now we're headed to the Jew town.
We are currently in Jew town, which is quite a popular shopping area. There are a lot of antique shops as well as spice markets and many other like clothes, jewelry. So it seems like it's quite a popular place where many people seem to come shopping. In fact, along with the rest of Kochi, Jew town has become a significant venue for international contemporary art festivals. The blend of historic surroundings and modern art installations add a dynamic layer to the neighborhood.
So how this Jew town came into being is in the 16th century, the king in Kochi provided shelter to these Jews that had come here from Spain. And then they eventually settled here and this became a residential community. And later, eventually now it has become like this famous shopping area with antiques and spices and all kinds of things.
Okay, so now we're going to try something that we've been seeing all around. It's called goli soda, and what's quite cool is there's a glass bottle and it has like a marble. So you press the marble in. There you go. And then you give it a try. So this one is pineapple flavor.
How's it?
It's good. It's not very pineapple-y, but it's good. It's a bit sweet. I like it.
So I'm trying the orange one, which is also very good. I don't know if you can see, there is the marble there. So it's designed in a way that the marble doesn't go down, which is I think pretty cool.
Jew town is a testament to Kochi's cultural diversity, with Jewish, Hindu and Christian communities coexisting harmoniously. It is home to the Paradesi Synagogue, which was built in 1568 and is one of the oldest active synagogues in India. We are walking around the Dutch Palace, well, just the outside, because we're here on a Friday. And on Fridays the palace is actually closed, so we can't go in. I do think, however, on other days of the weeks you can actually go into the palace, and I think there's also a museum you can enter as well. So maybe just check beforehand on which days you can come. The Mattancherry area is a historic neighborhood in Kochi, known for its vibrant blend of culture and religion. Wander through its narrow streets to discover quaint cafes, art galleries, and vibrant street life. We are at St. Francis Church, which is the first European church that was built in India. There's just something so special about churches. I say I'm not very religious, but whenever I come to a church, it's always so peaceful and calming, and the church is really well maintained from the outside. And they still do services. I saw that the 7 a.m. service is in English. Now we're going to go and watch Kerala's traditional dance.
Yes, this dance is called Kathakali, and it's actually quite a popular art form in this area. And the characters in this dance don't speak. So what they do is they portray stories from the past and old epics through movements in their eyes, their hands and the body. So it's going to be interesting to watch it.
We're really excited to finally go and watch. We've been wanting to watch it for a very, very long time.
If you get to the performance hall early, you can also watch the performers put on makeup, which in itself is an art form. The makeup and costuming process for a Kathakali show is quite rigorous, and in some cases it can take up to 3 hours.
Kathakali originated in 17th century. Kathakali combination of two Malayalam words. Katha means story, Kali means play, story play.
After introducing Kathakali, the performer explained in detail to us about the different natural products that are used in the makeup. All the ingredients are 100% natural.
Come here!
The play that we watched was written in the 18th century and contains 3 scenes. It narrates the tale of a demon king and how he rises in power and eventually takes on the gods in the heavens. We just finished the performance and it lasted for about an hour. It was actually quite intense. It was very, very high energy, but I enjoyed it.
It was rather loud. A lot of like the drums and the singing, it was quite loud, but really beautiful, and we feel really lucky that we were able to watch it as it is a dying art form. Kerala in general is a food haven, known for its fresh and locally sourced ingredients. After the show, we decided to try out one of its local delicacies. So our dinner tonight is veg fried rice, and then this traditional dish which is called fish palo chattu. I hope I said that correctly. This is basically a dish where the fish is coated in local spices and then it is cooked in a banana leaf along with some onions and tomatoes.
It's spicy.
No, it's not. It's very fresh. I like it actually. The tomato and onion mix is really good. That's the eyeball. You're gonna eat the eyeball?
It's for you.
I'm good, thank you. Alright, so that brings an end to our day in Kochi. It has been such a fun-filled day and a great way to start our trip in Kerala. Next, we will be going to one of the most beautiful places in Kerala.
If you know where that is, you can comment below.